Hey guys, we're back with another installment from Tank Drive. This is a review of the Tank 300, the Ultra spec. And what we're going to go through now is really the interior and sort of analyze and understand, is it really a luxurious SUV? Is it really a luxurious 4x4? Does it live up to its name, or in terms of the spec, the Ultra Lux or the Lux spec? We're going to go through the materials, we're going to look at build quality, those type of things. And I can tell you from my perspective what it feels like to drive and how it feels to be inside the cabin. But you can also make your own conclusions based off this video perhaps. And then, go out and have a look and take one for a test drive if you really feel like it. All right, let's get into this video. All right, let's start off with the ergonomics. So sitting in the Tank at your driving position, it's a really nice place to be. You've got this very flat sort of dashboard, which is very sort of, I don't know, truck-like. It's very cool, it's very nice. So we have this lovely wrapped steering wheel in Napa leather. It's chunky enough that it's not too big, it's also not too thin, so it actually has a good nice feel to it. This is sort of an artificial leather, but it looks really good, looks good. Now what I really like about all the interiors, all these buttons are really like, nothing's creaking or moving that shouldn't move, and everything is just very solid on the steering wheel. It's got this sort of almost, I think it's a fake aluminium, but it feels almost real, like it's real aluminium. A little bit of fingerprints, but just keep a little cloth and swipe it down if you need to. You have some nice buttons here for your audio system, changing the tracks. You can use voice command, so you can actually with Android Auto you can actually open maps and do all sorts of things there. So you can answer phone calls over there. Answer phone calls, and this is your audio voice control. And then on this side you've got D-pad here to control the dashboard. So if you just switch that on there, so that's your dashboard. You've got a left side, a center, and then a right. And sorry, the sun is not good on the right. So here with this D-pad you can actually change. You can see over there and then you can actually go up and down with the settings. Yeah, sorry, I'm on that side now. Oh, yeah. And then you can actually change the settings whatever you want. And then this is your center console. Here you have, this is all very customizable. You also got shortcut keys all over here. So you've got auto stop and start, you've got lane assist, lane keep. You can turn them off, you can actually configure them, but you can also then just have this quick menu to turn them off if you don't want them, or turn them on. You've got steering wheel settings here, which you've got comfort, sport, and light. And just a whole lot of other shortcuts that you can actually program over here by just pushing this button. So I'll go into a more detailed video later in terms of how to actually do all of this, but basically you swipe up there, and then this is also all customizable. This is your heated and ventilated seats. You can adjust them here. There's also a heated and ventilated seats button over there. Sorry, the fan's on. This is just a little phone holder that I put here, but basically this is all customizable just like you would on, I suppose, a phone or a tablet. The only thing that this car does not have, and I'll go into a video later in terms of the sort of the good points and the bad points, is that it doesn't have a physical volume knob. It's got these digital buttons here that stay here all the time, so it's not too bad. And you also have the audio controls here, so it's not too bad. You kind of get used to it, but it would be nice just to have a round button, round knob to be able to adjust the volume, but I don't know where they would put it, which is obviously part of the problem. So if you look at aesthetics wise, if you look at this is very much like the G-Wagon. If you look at the latest G-Wagon, you look at the interior styling, it's almost the same. Is it bad to have this vehicle sort of imitate the G-Wagon? I don't think so. I mean, it's you're modeling off the best, and you're putting it into a vehicle it's like less than half the price, a third of the price. Here you've got soft touch material. It's kind of leather looking, looks very much like leather, but it's very soft, very nice feel, real stitching, also very solid. You can shake and pull on these things and nothing moves. This is like an aluminium kind of look, not too bad. I don't know They could have put something else in here. I don't know what they're putting in here, but they could have put a box or something here. But anyway, you've got lovely ambient lighting, which in this vehicle, which is the ultra luxury version, you have ambient lighting that is like 64 colors or something like that. So you can actually customize it. It can rotate into different colors. That's now, as you can see, it's going to different colors, or you can have it fixed on any particular color you want. We've got a nice grab handle here, also covered in like a leather feeling material. I don't know if it is real leather, but it's nice and soft and slightly padded. It's got these nice like sort of Allen key bolt type of things, or star bolts, but it's really, you know, it makes everything, and you can't, if you pull on this thing, you're not gonna get it to wiggle or to creak or crack. It's really solidly bolted. It looks really good. I think these are real, so you know, that adds to the element of a tank-like construction. You have these here. It's got nice little clicks, so you can adjust it. It's got a nice little click to it. You've got ambient lighting inside of here. I'll show another video of at night. This glows very, very nicely. You've got your window demisters on this particular model, because it's the ultra luxury. You've got all of the options here. I think on the super luxury HEV you don't have the heated seats, or you might have a diff lock button. They'll change the configuration, but anyway, so these you can rotate nicely around. Very, very cool. Works very well. Yeah, so you've got the controversial gear selector. People say, oh, why would you put that there? It looks crazy, it looks stupid. I think it's amazing. I mean, it works perfectly well. You've got your unlock button here. When you put it in your hand, it's like a mouse. It actually fits perfectly. You can rest your arm sort of on the elbow rest here, and yeah, and your hand sits in here as you're driving if you want. Very, very comfortable, very nice. No issues with it at all. Also covered in a kind of a leather feel. Slightly padded, but it feels very good, very, very, very premium. Here you've got your auto hold. If you want it to always be active, then you have that option. I'll explain in another video how you would use that. You've got your park brake, your e-brake. So this is what you call expert mode. So if you want to put that expert mode, I'll go into another detailed video about that, but basically you can change the driving dynamics of the vehicle, so you can go sport, eco and normal, and then same with the steering wheel modes. And on this side, because we've got the ultra luxury, we have a rear locker, we have a front locker, locking differential, we've got tank turn, we've got a crawl mode, 4x4 crawl mode, and this is when you are in 4 high or 2 high or 4 high. You can hit that button, and then it's just like sand and snow mode. Then you've got a whole lot of other modes over here. You've got normal, and we'll go into video, but yeah, you've got pothole, rock mode, mountain mode, etc, etc. Here you've got your selector. So in this model, not the HEV, the HEV has an always on demand all-wheel drive system, whereas this one, ultra petrol, has a 2 high, 4 high, which you can't use on road, you can't use on sealed surfaces, and then you've got a 4 low. But I have not found any issues. You can use it on gravel roads and sandy roads, but not on sealed tar surfaces. So in terms of other ergonomics, yeah, cup holders, everyone complains about the cup holders, they're too deep or whatever. I don't find any problem with them. I actually like it because when you put your cup in here, it's you know, it's going to come up to you, whatever, even if it's a long, like a tin of Monster or whatever, it's going to sit here. It's not going to get in your way. You know, that's the point. It's not going to get in your way. Whereas if you had the cup holders here and you put a bottle here, it's going to literally be in front of the gear stick. You know, so it doesn't make sense. So this is perfectly fine. I know you do get other fittings you could put in here, but for me, I actually like it like this. It's nice and deep, no problems at all. Here you've got a little storage bin, which is quite cool. It sort of conceals it, so you can put it there, you can access it, and you can move it away if you want to park the car, and you don't want anyone to see what's in there. That hides it very nicely. Here you've got a big bin. Obviously we always keep a lot of things in there, but yeah, here you've got a refrigerated storage bin. So you just open that, and then obviously aircon blows in there. Actually chills very nicely. Here you can put some cards and some pens, very useful also. Also quite large. It's actually quite large. So yeah, and in the ultra luxury again, you've got the Napa leather seats. So these are all leather. I think these are leather here. It could just be a artificial leather, I'm not sure, but it feels extremely premium. But these are the Napa leather inserts that you've got here. These are heated and ventilated on this model. So yeah, very, very nice, very, very cool. Little mark on there, we'll clean that up. Moving on to the door handles, also both sides very, very soft, all covered in leather. Even this handle here is also soft and covered in leather. These aluminium fittings here with real bolts, very, very solid. Napa leather on the inside here again, and all leather. On the side door pocket you've got also not side door pocket, sorry, on the side inside paneling here is all soft touch plastics, but feels kind of leathery, very, very nice. Yeah, ultra luxury feel all over the place. In this model you've got the Infinity audio sound, and all nice and premium. Everything is very, you know, well built, you know, all the fit and finish. I mean, to look at all the little touch points, everything is really, really fit and finish very, very well. I mean, you can't actually fault it. Even these knobs are very, you can even hear that, very, very nice, very good feeling to them. Here you've got a big mirror, and you've got your sunglasses holder over there. You've got this is for your switch off all the door lights. This is switch your lights on, obviously, and this is an auxiliary 12-volt switch, which if you want to have like spotlights on the roof rack. Then there's plumbing or wiring, and obviously the switch to switch it on and off. You've got your sunroof, open and close, beautiful. Sunroof is not a panoramic sunroof, but it's adequate. It's very nice. It just adds a little bit more space and feeling of light and airiness into the vehicle cabin. It is very tall, so you have a lot of space, head space. So I mean, you've got like a lot of head space. So I'm 176 centimeters. There's a lot of space over here. Okay, so this is the driver's seat. There's very, very plush, very, very comfortable seats. Napa leather over there. You've got I think it's an 8 or 12 way adjustable seat. So you've got your normal adjustable settings here, and then you've got your lumbar support settings there, and then this button is your two mode massage function. So it's got a gentle massage in the back here, and you can set it over there. So the Tank has nice double rubbers all around. So you've got rubbers over here, and then you've also got rubbers over here. So that's what creates that very sound deadened environment. Very, very quiet in this car, extremely quiet in this car. It has a luxury feel. If you want a 4x4 that is luxurious, this is the vehicle to go for. Or you can go for the Tank 500, which is even more luxurious and as capable. But this, for sure, in terms of its price bracket, is extremely, extremely luxurious. Just have to excuse the kids things in here. Obviously, this is I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible, and that's why I've got a blanket over here, because they tend to mess. But basically, you've got leather seats also over here, also Napa leather inserts. These are two-way adjustable, so you can actually have them recline further back or up. You've got your LED lights. So these are all LED lights inside of here. Enough headroom in here. Pockets. You've got USB ports over there, a USB over there. You've got your vent adjustments over here. No controls at the back here, but that's one thing they could have put in here, but it's not too bad. We've got a nice deep storage bin over here for other things. Yeah, also Infinity sound audio. What I do like about the back is it does not have the ultra soft sort of feel. This is like a harder plastic, which I don't mind, because generally with the kids in the back, these things can get quite grubby, quite dirty. So having this sort of artificial leather plastic here is actually not bad, not a problem, but still you have very soft, again, all of this is very, very soft and luxurious. At the back you have 400 liters of cargo space. You've got tie down points all over the place, which are very, very handy. I'm not sure what these are. I think this is for a rear cargo shelf cover, but according to the dealer there is none available, so I'm not sure what these are for. But yeah, it's got privacy glass, so you actually can't really see inside. when the door's closed. You've got your 12-volt socket there. You've got a 120 watt inverter there for charging a laptop or something. LED light up there. So these tie downs, a lot of the journalists are like, I don't know why you'd use these things, but I mean, it makes sense. If you've got a lot of gear in here, you want something to maybe just tie it down, to strap it into here, you know, just to hold all your cargo. So it's useful anyway. I don't see the problem having them. I'd rather have it than and not need it than, you know, need it and not have it. So underneath here you have, so this is just a rubber mat that I bought, but here you have a subwoofer for the audio system. On the HEV you've got a battery in there, so in this vehicle the subwoofer is in here, and you've got your jack, fire extinguisher, those type of things. On the HEV you have a subwoofer over here, so this is a little bit less space in the cargo area, but it's not so bad, and you've got the speaker over there. These seats fold completely flat, so if you're going to use this as a tourer and it's just two of you, you've got ample, I think you've got 1,000 plus, 1,600 plus liters of cargo space. But what's very nice is this thing folds completely flat, so you don't have that weird sort of upsloped load area. And yeah, so you can actually pack a lot of things in this vehicle, and it can be a good tourer. And the back here you've got some hooks. You see a 3 kilogram capacity, so you've got this, they say is, I'm not sure, this is obviously storage bins, but they also say it's a handle. If you want to close the door, then that's there. This is just another cargo net, and yeah, if you open this all the way here and you don't want the door to swing on you, you can just lock it and the door won't go anywhere, which is actually a very, very cool feature as well. So it's a heavy door, but it's not too bad. It actually works fine, and when you close it, you've got a bit of oomph in it, and it closes quite securely. So that was just a quick rundown of the interior of the vehicle. Like I said, it is extremely luxurious. When you drive this vehicle, you're just reminded each and every time that it is very, very luxurious, very quiet. I have the BMW parked in the garage. Yes, it's a 2013 model. But when I get in that thing, it's not luxury compared to this. It's not, obviously new BMWs will be much more luxurious, but this thing is very luxurious, very supple, very tactile surfaces. And it drives very well. It's quiet because it's a petrol engine. It's very quiet. It hasn't got that diesel rattle that you get. Vibrations are not there, so if you're actually sitting at a robot or a stop street, you might even think that the engine's off because it's actually so quiet and so smooth. So yeah, if you're looking for a luxurious 4x4, or at least a vehicle that is luxurious and extremely capable, something you can live with every single day without any compromises, in the Tank range of vehicles, the Tank 300 and the Tank 500 are definitely the vehicles you want to go for. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to ask any questions about the interior, there's a lot more I can still cover. The whole menu has got many settings, a lot of safety features you can actually deactivate. There's just so many features of this vehicle, but that was just a rundown of the interior in terms of how it feels and the surfaces that you come into contact with, and that creates an overall luxurious, well cared for environment, if you want to call it that. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know if you have any alternative viewpoints on this. Maybe the vehicle's competitors are better. Maybe the Toyota Fortuner is as luxurious or better. You tell me. I would beg to differ, but you tell me. What would this compare to in terms of luxury in another more well-established brand? So yeah, thanks for watching, and tune in for the next video, and like and subscribe if you don't mind. Thank you. Cheers.